What is good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Buckets back again with another video, and today I'm gonna head straight into it. This is my 2K20 wish list. So a little disclaimer before I start here, I'm not gonna go over like the general things that I feel like a lot of YouTubers has went over, like park affiliations, park rep, all like Jordan Rec Center, like the original one. I'm not gonna go over that because I do feel like a lot of people generally want that back, and I feel like that's kind of known at this point. So in this video, I'm just gonna be going over the things that I feel like a lot of YouTubers hasn't went over yet. So we're gonna start by number one, and we're talking about the LT cheese. If you don't know what I'm talking about, is you will have like a post score, center, or some type of big on the twos or even on the threes. They'll go in the middle of the person passing the ball out, and the defender, they'll go right in the middle, they'll pass it, and then they're gonna post up the person trying to guard the original ball handler. They're gonna get stuck in an animation, like in a post-up animation, and they'll be open for three. And another LT cheese I feel like they gotta fix is when, let's just say you give the center the ball, they're gonna LT and you're gonna run around them, and then the defender's gonna get stuck and you get open for three. Now, I feel like this is a huge problem, and I feel like I know a way you can fix it. I feel like the way you can fix it is if there's like a contact animation. You know, like when there's like a screen and there's contact. I feel like if 2K implements like some type of contact like animation, then I feel like that will fix it a lot. So then you can at least recover, not just literally no animation and get stuck. Like, I find that really unfair, and I'm not gonna lie, I did take advantage of that this year, but that's because that's in the game. Wasn't in the game, I wouldn't do it. So I think as 2K takes that out, then I feel like that will be a very good idea. Add a little bit of contact. So number two, I personally feel like Brick Wall needs to have a buff. Like, I'm not asking for 2K17 Brick Wall, where you can literally just knock the defender on the ground. I'm not asking for that. But this year and 2K18, Brick Wall and screens were dog shit. Like, they were so bad. Like, maybe every once in a while you'll get like pulled in by the screen, and if you set a good screen, every once in a while you might get the defender in an animation. But I do feel like Brick Wall needs a buff, because I find it unfair how even stretch bigs and sharpshooters have limitless range on Hall of Fame and Gold, and they can still pull from wherever they want, but you get a Gold or Hall of Fame Brick Wall badge, and the screens are ass. So I don't find, and also imbalance, that has a lot to do with it because of the archetype system, but I just don't see how stretch bigs and sharps can get limitless range, and that's not nerfed, but they want to nerf Brick Wall. I just find that kind of BS. Number three is red contest in the paint. Now for stretch bigs, if you get a red contest, they are missing 9 times out of 10. Maybe once in a blue moon, they'll make a red contest. But red contest in the paint, I feel like this year was such a major problem. You have Pure Athletics, Slashers, and all these other builds making red contests in the paint, and I feel like 2K needs to nerf that. There should be no red contest ever made in the paint. Never. I don't care if it's not a smothered layup. If it's a heavy contest, it should not be going in. And that will lead me to, and that kind of leads me to number four, is how some builds are strictly on animations, like Slashers, Pure Athletics, and just inside builds. It does not matter that an animation should not rely upon whether you make the shot. It should be whether if it's a good shot. And they need to take out animations where if it's a red contest, it's going in. That should not be happening. Because I literally have pure rim protectors that I run with, or like getting red contest on by the person they're defending. That just should not be happening, and I feel like that's definitely an issue that just hasn't been addressed. I don't know why. You think more people would talk about that, but I guess not. And so that's going to be to number five. I don't really feel like this isn't a problem or nothing, but I feel like the one thing in 2K18 that's really underrated and that no one talks about is the custom clothes. Like, I understand probably due to copyright and, you know, because people did wear like Gucci and like, you know, Tommy shirts and whatever. You know, I understand that there's probably some copyright issues within that. but try to bring it back. Because if you knew me from 2K18, I used to wear Tar Heel stuff and like stuff like that all the time on my players, and I love that. You wear like your college or your player, you know, you had to become like an 85 overall to even, you know, go over there and get stuff. And even then, all the shirts were free. I don't know if that was by accident or not, but I feel like that's a very underrated thing that should be in it. If you guys loved the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me, and I'll talk to you later.